Could Jungkook's unexpected return to South Korea today be hiding something far bigger than anyone imagined? Why did his arrival instantly send social media into chaos? And what clue has ARMY desperately been trying to decode ever since the first images surfaced online? Before we begin, tell us what you think is really happening behind this surprise return. Drop your theories in the comments. Make sure to like and subscribe, and stay until the end because the details surrounding Jungkook's latest appearance are leaving fans with more questions than answers. The moment the news began circulating that Jungkook had returned to South Korea, excitement spread through the fandom faster than anyone expected. Within minutes, discussions exploded across social media platforms as fans rushed to analyze every available detail. What should have been a routine arrival quickly transformed into one of the most talked about moments of the day, but why? What exactly was different this time? At first glance, nothing seemed unusual. Jungkook appeared calm, composed, and effortlessly stylish as always. Yet something about his appearance immediately caught the attention of fans around the world. The discussion was not focused solely on where he had been or why he had returned. Instead, fans became fixated on subtle details that many casual observers might have overlooked. Some noticed a different expression. Others pointed to his fashion choices. A few even claimed that a brief moment captured on camera contained a hidden clue about what might happen next. Suddenly, theories began appearing everywhere. Was Jungkook preparing for a major announcement? Could a new project already be underway? Was there something significant about the timing of his return? No one seemed to know for certain, but that uncertainty only fueled the excitement. As photographs and short video clips continued spreading online, fans carefully examined every frame. Some described his appearance as confident and energized, while others felt there was a mysterious quality surrounding him that they could not quite explain. The fascination grew stronger with every passing hour. One fan wrote that Jungkook looked as though he was carrying a secret. Another suggested that his expression hinted at upcoming news. Others argued that people were simply overanalyzing ordinary moments. Yet the debate continued growing. What made the situation especially intriguing was how quickly attention shifted away from the return itself and toward the countless possibilities surrounding it. Fans were not just reacting to what they saw. They were reacting to what they believed they might be seeing. And that distinction changed everything. Speculation became the dominant topic of conversation. Every image generated new theories. Every theory created fresh discussions. Every discussion encouraged even more people to join the excitement. Soon, the arrival became more than just a news story. It became a mystery that thousands of fans wanted to solve. Adding to the intrigue was the fact that Jungkook has often surprised fans in the past. Throughout his career, unexpected announcements and unforgettable moments have taught ARMY that sometimes the biggest developments arrive when they are least expected. Because of that history, many fans were unwilling to dismiss the latest speculation. Could history be repeating itself? The possibility alone was enough to keep everyone watching closely. Observers noted that Jungkook appeared relaxed despite the intense attention surrounding him. Cameras followed his movements. Fans analyzed his reactions. Social media feeds refreshed constantly as people searched for updates. Yet he maintained the calm demeanor that has become one of his most recognizable traits. Ironically, that calmness may have made the speculation even stronger. The more relaxed he appeared, the more fans wondered whether he knew something they did not. Questions continued multiplying. What was waiting for him in South Korea? Had plans already been finalized behind the scenes? Would fans receive unexpected news in the coming days? Or was this simply another example of the internet turning a normal event into a worldwide discussion? Nobody had definitive answers. That uncertainty created an atmosphere of anticipation unlike anything else. Hours after the first reports emerged, hashtags related to Jungkook's return remained among the most discussed topics online. Fans from different countries shared reactions, predictions, and emotional messages expressing how happy they were to see him again. For many supporters, the excitement extended beyond speculation. His return represented familiarity. It represented comfort. It represented a connection that fans have maintained through years of Unforgettable memories. That emotional connection explains why even seemingly small moments involving Jungkook can generate enormous attention. Every appearance matters. Every update becomes meaningful. Every photograph tells a story that fans eagerly attempt to interpret. As the day continued, one thing became increasingly clear. Whether or not a major announcement was actually approaching, Jungkook had once again captured the attention of millions. His return was no longer just a simple arrival. It had become an event filled with mystery, an event filled with excitement, and most importantly, an event filled with possibilities. What happens next remains unknown. Perhaps fans are correct, and something significant is waiting just around the corner. Perhaps the clues people believe they have discovered will. Until more information emerges, the questions remain, eventually prove meaningful. Or perhaps the biggest surprise is that there was never a secret at all. And for ARMY, those unanswered questions may be the most exciting part of the story.
The unanswered questions surrounding Jungkook's return only seemed to grow as the evening progressed. What initially appeared to be a straightforward arrival had evolved into something far more captivating. Every new photograph sparked another round of discussions, and every discussion generated even more theories. Fans who had planned to spend only a few minutes checking updates suddenly found themselves spending hours analyzing details they could not stop thinking about. What was it that made this moment feel different? Why did so many people feel as though something important was about to happen? The answers remained elusive, but the atmosphere surrounding Jungkook's return continued becoming more intense with each passing moment. Across fan communities, people compared recent appearances with older photographs, searching for patterns that might explain the sudden wave of excitement. Some believed his confidence suggested he had accomplished something meaningful during his trip. Others pointed out that he appeared happier than ever, fueling speculation that positive news might soon follow. Yet perhaps the most fascinating aspect of the entire situation was how differently people interpreted the same images. One fan saw confidence, another saw mystery, someone else saw determination. Others simply saw Jungkook being Jungkook. The same photographs produced completely different reactions, proving once again how deeply invested fans had become in every aspect of his journey. Meanwhile, discussions about future possibilities began dominating conversations. Could a new chapter be approaching? Was a major project quietly being prepared behind the scenes? Had certain plans already been completed without public knowledge? The questions seemed endless, and every question created another reason for fans to remain glued to their screens. As excitement continued spreading, many supporters reflected on how much Jungkook had grown over the years. They remembered his earliest days, his development as an artist, and the countless milestones that had shaped his career. Watching him return to South Korea felt emotional for reasons that extended beyond simple curiosity. For many fans, it was a reminder of the journey they had shared together. Years of music, years of performances, years of unforgettable moments. Every new appearance added another chapter to that story. That emotional connection was impossible to ignore. Messages of support flooded social media. Fans expressed admiration, appreciation, and excitement. Some wrote long posts describing how much Jungkook's work had influenced their lives. Others simply shared photos, accompanied by heart emojis and words of encouragement. The response demonstrated something powerful. Regardless of what future announcements might occur, people genuinely cared about him. And that genuine affection transformed an ordinary arrival into something much more meaningful.
As night approached, attention shifted toward a different detail that many observers found impossible to ignore. Jungkook looked remarkably relaxed. In fact, some fans argued that he appeared more comfortable than he had in months. The observation quickly became another topic of discussion. Why did he seem so at ease? Had a stressful period recently come to an end? Was he enjoying a well-deserved break? Or was there another explanation entirely? Again, nobody knew. But uncertainty only made the mystery more compelling. Speculation soon expanded beyond immediate possibilities and into broader predictions about the future. Fans began imagining scenarios that ranged from realistic to wildly ambitious. Some predicted music-related developments. Others imagined special appearances, collaborations, or creative projects that had not yet been revealed. The excitement became almost contagious. Even those who initially dismissed the theories found themselves wondering if there might be something worth paying attention to after all. After all, surprises have a way of appearing when people least expect them. And Jungkook has often been associated with memorable surprises. That history mattered. Fans remembered moments when unexpected news transformed ordinary days into unforgettable ones. They remembered announcements that arrived without warning. They remembered performances that no one saw coming. They remembered achievements that exceeded even the most optimistic expectations. Because of those experiences, many supporters felt reluctant to ignore the possibility that another surprise might be approaching. At the same time, others urged caution. Not every appearance carries hidden meaning. Not every photograph contains a secret clue. Not every moment leads to a dramatic announcement. Their perspective was reasonable. Yet even those voices of caution could not completely stop the excitement. The momentum had already taken on a life of its own. Hours turned into an entire day of non-stop conversation. Media outlets began highlighting fan reactions. Content creators produced analysis videos. Online communities remained active long into the night. Everywhere people looked, one topic seemed impossible to avoid: Jungkook's return. What made the situation particularly interesting was that no official explanation had emerged to satisfy everyone's curiosity. In the absence of definitive answers, imagination filled the gap. Human nature often works that way. When information is limited, speculation flourishes. When details are scarce, curiosity grows stronger. And when anticipation reaches a certain level, even the smallest development can feel significant. That phenomenon was unfolding in real time. Every new image received enormous attention. Every update triggered fresh discussions. Every discussion created additional anticipation. The cycle continued repeating itself. For some fans, the excitement was thrilling. For others,